Hi everyone, today I'm going to be making a photo box, like momentum holder. So what you're going to need is a box. You can use a shoe box. I just have this old tea box that I'm going to use. You can use whatever you can find. You're going to need paper to cover the box, or you could put cover it with pictures or whatever you would like to design it with. So the first thing that you're going to do is make the Mod Podge to cover the box. So what you're going to need is Elmer's glue, and then a half a cup of water, and then something to stir it with. So you're going to take your cup of water and put some glue in it, and this is just going to be kind of like a paint to kind of paint, like a glossy glue to paint over the top of it to make it stick better. And you don't want to use too much glue and you don't want to use too much water. You need like a good consistency of both. So if you're going to use a half a cup of water, you're going to use half of that of glue. And if you don't want to make as much Mod Podge, you can also use like a few tablespoons of water and then Mod Podge or glue. And you're just going to mix it all together. And then you kind of want it to set for a little bit. I'm going to add a little bit more glue. You kind of want it to thicken up a little bit. You don't want it to be the consistency of glue because that's too thick. You kind of want it to be sort of like a paste or like paint, like thinner. So what I'm gonna do is take some paper, and I'm going to cut it to the shape that I want for my box. I have this like tea box that had some teas in it and stuff like that. So I'm just going to use a pencil and like trace still has some tea in it. I'm gonna trace how big I want the paper to be on my box. And like you can cut it out. It's good to cut out all the shapes for your box first, or you could cut out scrapbook paper and then add photos to it. I'm gonna put all of my like Polaroid pictures and stuff in here. So then you have like, I'll have the lid here. I'll probably put a small piece of cardstock on the inside of the box lid. So here's the lid, and then I have paper on both sides. Then what I'm going to do is cut pieces for the edges. And like I said, you can use a shoe box. You can use like an Amazon box or anything that you might have at home. I think the wood and cardboard boxes work great. This is like perfect size for the outside of the box. gonna do another one that size for the other side. I'm just going to cut the paper to fit your box. You can also use this technique for creating collages, which we'll use this Mod Podge to create collages tomorrow. So you might just need either scrapbook paper or magazines or both. And then the Mod Podge and paper and scissors. You're going to paint the Mod Podge you're going to put the Mod Podge on the box. Just a thin coat. If you have water and Elmer's glue, this saves you a lot of money on buying Mod Podge. You can use this for like scrapbooks. You can use it for crafts, or like science projects and stuff. Once you have it on, you're also going to put Mod Podge on the outer layer scrapbook paper in your box, so it will hold better. So there's one side done. Now you do the same thing to the other corners. So each of the sides are covered in Mod Podge. And then you could also do the bottom as well if you would like. Gonna do the lid, so paint the lid in the Mod Podge. You can use it as like a jewelry box or a keepsake box, but just let it dry and then you have your box. Thank you so much for watching today. Tomorrow we're going to make a collage, then Wednesday we will do DIY mug candles. I look forward to creating with you.